Good morning. Great day in the morning. I am Jackie Horton. This is my channel. I am your virtual wellness and health coach. How is everybody doing? It is Thursday and I'm glad to be here. I need to tell you, I found out what the issue was with my accounts. I do have two YouTube accounts. One is Jacqueline Horton, which is my full name, and the other one is Jackie Horton at the Village of Circle of Health. And the Village of Circle of Health is the one that people should subscribe to. So the ones who have subscribed to Jacqueline Horton, I'm going to be I'm going to be closing that account this weekend. And hopefully, when you do tune into my YouTube channel, you'll see that you're under Jacqueline Horton, and you can subscribe to the Jackie Horton one instead, because I will get some assistance this weekend to help me dissolve the Jacqueline Horton one to keep the confusion down. So once again, good morning. It is Thursday. And remember, as I said last week, there are three things I want to do with this channel. One is to promote wellness and health. Two is to amplify long-standing solutions. And three is to uplift those strengths that we can build upon to continue to maintain our wellness and health. So today on Thursday, what I like to do is use one of the tenets from the Life and Health Coach 12 Weeks Transformation Program, which I am certified in. So last week I did life purposes. And I thought that was a great topic to continue to do, just a small segment of what some things we do in one-on-one sessions, but also to kind of do a general approach with discussing life's purpose. So for the purpose of this moment, I titled it, Your Purpose is Purposed to be Purposeful. And the reason that I titled it that way was because I really want people to really get grounded in understanding that being purpose is a sure roadmap to maintain your wellness and your health and continue to move forward in life. So when we're seeking purpose, it does require time, it does require reflection, and it does require some self-study. And what I mean by self-study is just really understanding yourself as you continue to grow in life. So not only are you growing physically, but you also are growing emotionally. And one of the ways to sort of know where you are with something and how important something is to you is how you feel about it. Now, you certainly think about it first, but then how it brings up, how it, surges some feelings through you. And you'll know based on how often that thought comes up and the feeling follows as evidence that that's the roadmap that you should be on. So I don't know, some of you may remember the 40-day spiritual book called the Purpose-Driven Life. The Purpose-Driven Life. I'm sorry, I have it right in front of me, by Pastor Rick Warren. And, a lot of us read it years ago, and it's still a really good read. And it was a journal. And basically, he was talking from a foundation of God's purpose for your life. And this book with the booklet was for you to walk through scriptures, through prayer, have prayer with yourself, have prayer with others, and really try to hear God's voice in giving you your assignment for your purpose in life. So I thought this was a one way to kind of bring it out, and as one way of sort of looking into how you find your purpose in life. And one of the things that he stated in the book that I thought was a really good point to share is you are not an accident. Even before the universe was created, God had you in mind, and he planned you for his purposes. These purposes will extend far beyond few years you will spend on earth. You were made to last forever. And so the highlight was when he stated these purposes will extend far beyond the few years you will spend on earth. You were made to last forever. And so whether your foundation is from God or if it's from your own soul search, I think the point is that, as I mentioned earlier, when your purpose is purpose, To be purposeful, it stays on earth and continue to bring forth the harvest or the fruition or the manifestation that it was designed for. So within the 12-week program, we sort of look at that and try to figure out what the roadmap is that you've been on and that you sort of have kind of stayed on. However, it may have been led to some different diversions at different points in your life. So when you take that moment, I want you to kind of visualize your roadmap and kind of figure out, what have I been doing consistently? What have I been doing, that this part continues to be a part of my whole self? And you may find that that roadmap has already, been established. And usually, if we really do some deep thinking, it has been established. I kind of was thinking about this for my own self with my own journey. So one thing that I've always found interesting was just learning people and understanding people. And as you recall, in my first, my introduction of my channel, I talked about the person in the environment, your entire environment. Now, your entire environment consists of different circles: social circle, family circle, faith based circle, and so on, correct? And so on. And so all these circles are within your environment, and they all are intersecting, interfacing, interdependent, and so on. And it's from there you sort of get this formulation of who you are, as well as what matters to you and what roadmap you're more likely to stay on in order to fulfill a purpose. One thing I want to say in the life coaching series, the what we call as well, what is determined as purpose, we call it that which is greater, as opposed to going to purpose, as opposed to using the purpose word. And what I think I understood is why we use that term is because many times when people do come into either therapy or coaching sessions, they get really upset that they feel like they have not been really on purpose. And that word in itself becomes a place where we need to unlayer some things. So going with the 12-week transformation program, we call it that which is greater. Okay, so we're helping you seek through your own history what has been greater than yourself that needs to be in the world. Because whatever we're purpose for, it is to connect to something in order for people to have access to do something different and better. So going back to my personal story. So one, I've always been interested in understanding people and understanding myself too. So hence I am a social worker. Two, I've always loved ballet. Now I do like all forms of dance, but I liked ballet and I preferred classical ballet. So here I am thinking about my history and my journey and my roadmap. And I'm like, hey, this has always been a part of me since I was really young. And I sort of thought about the reasons and how both came up. And interesting enough, I am still connected to that initial roadmap, that which is greater than myself. I'm still connected by doing something like this, by having my YouTube channel, by being a clinical social worker, by being a certified life and health coach. Two things: I want to understand people and give them access to do things better and change their lives. And I want to understand the human body and being a healthy machine to continue to be able to be purposeful and assist in reaching out and helping people also do something different and do something better. So with that being said, I'm hoping that this small segment gives you an idea that you're more than likely already on your roadmap and you've been on your roadmap. For some, it may feel like it's been ordained, it was divine. For others, they may feel like it's just been a collection of different experiences that he or she has. However, it all comes together in some way or some form. And the main reason that your purpose is purpose to be purposeful is because it is supposed to outreach, connect to more in order to give others access to do something different and to do something better. So thank you again. And I appreciate you watching. And I look forward to seeing any of your comments. It helps me to know how things are going on your end as far as receiving the message. And I take also feedback when things are not going helpful or not as helpful, because I think that's what life is about, being honest and being transparent and being able to mirror with one another in order to get the changes that we desire. You have a great day and thank you for joining me. Be blessed.